Today is a very special and emotional day, and I really want this video to read like a love letter to my weight loss journey and to all of you. You've been supporting me on this weight loss journey for so many years, and today I'm going to try to do my best to truly express and articulate my gratitude to every single one of you. Weight loss is really hard, and I know it's even harder without an amazing support system. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and I have been sharing my 100-pound weight loss journey here on YouTube since April of 2020. If you are new here, please be sure to say hi in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. A huge thank you to all of my returning subscribers. I couldn't and probably wouldn't do this without you. And we're really gonna talk about that and spend some time on that today. So 3 years ago, right, the pandemic starts, and I was so scared of catching COVID because of all the information that I heard about how obesity increases your risk for a severe case of COVID. I was very close, if I wasn't already, 300 pounds at that point, and I was scared. I was literally terrified that I was gonna catch COVID somehow and have severe complications because of my weight. I already knew that my weight was causing me some health issues. I had been told by my primary care physician several times that, I was right on the cusp of being high blood pressure and needing medication. I was right on the cusp for type 2 diabetes. I was getting very close to these health issues that would have not only increased my COVID risk at the time, but put me at risk for so many other different kinds of diseases. I was also having breathing problems at that weight. Even just laying down on the couch or trying to recline was giving me a hard time and making me short of breath. And when I asked my doctor about it, he straight up said, "Your lungs are fine. You need to do something about your weight." So all of that was very scary at a very scary period of time in all of our lives. Going back, I'm scared poopless, right? Scared of getting sick, scared of having complications. And I knew it was time that I really, really had to start taking my weight loss seriously. So in March of 2020, I decided to do the thing, get serious, and really start focusing on losing my excess weight. The only issue was I have always been kind of lackadaisical about holding myself accountable. So I wanted some sort of accountability tool that would help me and give me an outlet when I was struggling or having issues. So I thought, well, I'll start a YouTube channel. Why not, right? I'll just post some videos every week of my progress and be super real about what I'm struggling with and share my victories and my fails. And, if a few people watch it, great, that'll be cool. But it's really more for me. It's more for accountability to know that, hey, I'm going to say that I'm going to post a video every week with my weight loss or lack thereof. Maybe a few people will, support me or comment. I was a little worried about mean comments, which I've only gotten a small handful over the years, so that didn't end up being a legitimate fear. But I didn't ever think anybody was going to seriously watch and enjoy it. I also hope that maybe some people would see my journey and maybe not feel alone. I feel, and I've said this many times before, that weight loss can be very isolating. You're usually going at it alone. Sometimes, you have a spouse or a partner or family member who gets involved and does it with you. But if that person falls off, then you fall off. And I was so tired of the diet cycling that I was doing, the yo-yoing back and forth. I didn't want to do that anymore. So I hoped that, sharing my very, very real journey to lose this weight would resonate with somebody, and maybe I would make a friend or two. Even though my family was really super supportive, they were never going to be the level of accountable that strangers on the internet might be. As it turns out, I was quite right about that. So I had enrolled in a counseling program. I knew I had been previously diagnosed with binge eating DO, and I knew I had to tackle that mentally if I was ever going to get healthier, physically. And so I did that for quite some time until my counselor just disappeared off the face of the earth. They were a specialist in eating DOs, so that was very helpful. And I did learn a lot of coping mechanisms and tools that I was able to use on that piece of my journey, but I still struggled. So I was able to decrease the frequency of my binges, but I wasn't able to eliminate them entirely. And on top of binging regularly, I was just a chronic overeater as it was. So over the course of the next 2 years, I did continue to share my journey, and my weight fluctuated. I think the lowest I got down was into the 220s, if my memory is serving me correctly at this very moment. I probably should have researched that, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure it was in the high 220s was the lowest I ever got down. But I struggled to stay binge free and really get control over my very, very poor eating habits. In July of 2022, I had just a regular standard wellness checkup at my primary care doctor, and he once again brought up that my blood pressure was high. I was right on the cusp of having type 2 diabetes, and I really, really needed to lose the weight. And what really floored me at that appointment was that he said, well, over the course of the last 2 years, you did lose 30 pounds. And I was just like, I worked so much harder than 30 pounds or 15 pounds a year if you averaged it out. And I was so disappointed with myself. And it was in that moment, and it was also suggested by my doctor, that I should really start researching again bariatric surgery options or weight loss surgery. Not very long after that, I had in August of 2022 my vertical sleeve gastrectomy at Blossom Bariatrics in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I continued sharing my journey because I just was so at my wit's end with myself, and I just could not bear the physical weight or the mental weight anymore. I knew I needed help, and so that's what I did by getting my weight loss surgery. And my weight when I had surgery was around 245 pounds, so I was still in that, about 30-ish pounds down from my highest weight when I started taking my weight loss really seriously. My tool has completely changed my life, and I don't want to say that I don't think I would get where I am today without it, but it would have taken me a heck of a lot longer. I truly do believe that. I'm finally free from my food addiction, from the binging constantly, from the constant overeating and the constant relying on food to deal with my problems, to deal with my feelings. And honestly, my only regret with weight loss surgery is that I didn't do it sooner. I really feel like I, at this point, am a brand new person. But more importantly, through all of this, you, my YouTube subscribers, my YouTube family, my YouTube community, have cheered me on and supported me through all of it, through all of the ups and downs I went through before surgery, to deciding that I was going to have surgery, to going through with it, and as I've gone along. Even those of you who have absolutely no interest in weight loss surgery, you're still showing up to my videos. You're still cheering me on. You're still hitting the like button. You're still subscribing to the channel. You're still supporting me. And thank you, honestly, is not a big enough phrase for the magnitude of the gratitude that I have for you. You've celebrated my non-scale victories and my scale victories. Some of you have really done a great job of calling me out on my BS when I was having a hard time. And I respect that a lot. It's not easy to do. And I know that it came from a place of caring. You lifted my spirits up even when I was in some of the darkest corners of my depression bouts. You cheered for me when I didn't think I could keep going on. I can't begin to describe what an impact you've had on my life. Whether you've commented or liked a video or not, just showing up and watching means literally the world to me. And what I really think, you know, I maybe would have lost the weight if I didn't get weight loss surgery. I would have lost it eventually. I don't think I would have been able to do it without the accountability and community that we have here today. And that is just so meaningful. And I hope you know, I hope I've expressed it really well over the years, how much you guys really mean to me. And I said it already, but thank you just doesn't seem big enough. And I keep going back to this expression that I've heard several times over the years, and it's a rising tide raises all ships. And we're the rising tide. We're the ones lifting each other up and supporting each other. Weight loss is really freaking hard. It's really hard. And when you're doing it alone, it's even harder. I know, because I had been there. I'd been there and I had failed. And you all have come through for me on so many occasions when I just wanted to give up, honestly. And you've been there for me. And I just want to thank you. I didn't want to get emotional in this video, but you know, when the words come out, they're from my heart. And I really mean it. And I can't say thanks enough. There are just a few people that I want to call out specifically who have been with my channel for a very long time. They make me feel so worthy, and they always have kind things to say. And I genuinely mean this. And listen, if I don't say your name, that doesn't mean that you mean any less to me. Everybody is equal, but these people have just gone above and beyond what any stranger on the internet needs to do. I don't know any of these people in real life. I just know them through YouTube, and that's fine. And I love them, and I really appreciate them. But a couple people I want to call out: Mrs. J the Mermaid, thank you. Deanna from Adventures of Deanna, you've been with me, I think, almost from day one. Thank you for being so supportive, and you're one of those people who's really good about calling me out on my crap, and I appreciate you for it. Amanda, she changes her handle all the time. I think it's your friend Amanda last time I checked, but Amanda, always leaving positive comments. Miss E, Joseph Thunstrom, April Smith, True Crime with Alex, your pal Misty, Pine Trees and Stars, LB. These people have just been there for me. I mean, been there for me like they've known me for years. And maybe in a way, they have known me for years. I've been here for 3 years. Hey, it's Editing Sara here. And I put her name up on the screen, but I felt like I needed to call this person out, especially Jess Kaplan. You are like an angel from above. I'm coming up there to Massachusetts one of these days, and we're gonna run together. I just know it. I had to stop editing for a second and just shout her out. Jess, you're awesome. Thank you. But I thought it felt important to me to call you guys out because you guys have just been stellar support system for me. Thank you so much. Please don't feel, like I said, if I didn't say your name, you don't mean any less to me. Everybody's on the same page. We are a community. We are in this thing together. I just felt I really wanted to acknowledge those people for the type of friend that they are. They're kind, caring, considerate, supportive friends, and just mean the world to me. A couple of YouTubers who have really inspired me: Daniela Joy, she just lost 100 pounds. I think she's over 100 pounds now. She's doing incredible. She's in such amazing shape. I'm so envious of her determination to get super fit and ripped. She's inspiring. Louise's journey has been sharing her weight loss journey for a long time. She even got acknowledged by Greg Doucette, which was kind of a big deal. She's amazing and kind-hearted and just so honest. Of course, April Lauren, I think a few of you know her. April and I have become really, really great friends over the years, and I'm so thankful for her unwavering support all of the time and her ability to be positive in the face of adversity. There's probably so many people, I'd probably be here for 30 minutes just rambling off names and handles of people. But literally, if you've ever commented on my channel, even once, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Your words meant a lot to me. Even the people who left mean comments, and there weren't very many of those over the years. I think maybe I've had 10 really mean comments, but even those people, I used those mean comments as fuel for the fire. I let it motivate me. I didn't let it rip me down. I wanted to prove them wrong. I wasn't going to be fat forever. I was going to do something about it, and I was going to take charge of my life. So, you know, even thank you to the haters, I guess. And of course, my family and friends, my in real life family and friends. I've got friends who I grew up with, hi Danielle, who are watching my videos every week and cheering me on and so supportive. And they know what I've come from. They know what my life was like before. And having them here along for this journey is just so meaningful. Same thing to you, Jamie. I know you watch. Thank you. I appreciate you. And my number one fan is probably my dad. My dad just is, gosh, so supportive. I appreciated him so much. I don't know if he's going to see this or not. I know he didn't watch my last video because he told me he just saw the thumbnail. He didn't watch it. But he's still my number one supporter. Same with my mom. My mom knows the bariatric journey all too well, and she has been there for me to give me advice and guidance when I need it. And I'm so thankful that I have somebody so close to me that I can bounce ideas off of or ask questions that I maybe wouldn't ask out in the public, or I would keep private. I wanted to learn from her experience, and she's helped me so much with that. So thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you both so much. All of this love and gratitude leads me to my weekly weigh-in, which I'm very excited to share with you. I'm wondering if you've figured out what's going on at this point, but last week I weighed in at 178.6 pounds. This week, I weighed in at 174 pounds. So that is a loss of 4.6 pounds for the week. And it brings my total weight loss to 100.4 pounds. I really didn't want to cry in this video. In April of 2020, I set out on a mission to lose 100 pounds my way. Sarah, welcome back to my channel, Lose Weight Sarah, where I am on a mission to lose 100 pounds my way. And I did it, guys. I'm over it. I'm 100.4 pounds down, and I've been so excited about recording this all day, and now that I'm saying it and I'm looking in the camera, I'm really super emotional about it. Not in a bad way. I'm really, really proud. And it's just been such a long time that I've been chasing this goal. And to be here, to have freaking done it. I did it. I put in the work. I don't care who says surgery is the easy way out. It's not. It's required me to change my entire life, and I have in 6 months. Even though it took me 3 years to get there, I'm there. I'm there, and honestly, there's just no stopping me now. I got to fill in my hearts on my vision board, which for the longest time seemed like it was never going to happen. I feel better than I ever have in my life. I just said the other day in an Instagram post, my favorite thing to wear nowadays is my freaking smile. I'm nicer to people when I'm out and about because I'm not trying to hide myself. I'm not ashamed of myself anymore. I'm really, really proud of the person I am today and for overcoming everything that I had to overcome to lose this weight. And I would do it again. If I had to make the choices that I made, starting a YouTube channel, having weight loss surgery, I would do it all again. I would do it all again to feel the way that I feel today. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. Complete honesty there. Really couldn't have done it without you. And I hope that you know truly how much you mean to me. It means a lot. Like really a lot. If this isn't obvious, I'm super emotional. So I'm going to say it one more time before I finish up here, but thank you for following along on this journey. Thank you for being with me. We are going to do a special live stream. My dad is coming for a visit on Monday. He's going to be here for a couple weeks. So if my posts are kind of slow, please don't mind. I do have the 5K that I'm going to run. I'm going to run a 5K on March 18th, and then I am commemorating this milestone on March 20th. More to come on that, I promise. And I am just so excited to share the next piece of my journey with you. I appreciate you so much for watching this, and the next one, I promise I won't be all cryy eyes. Bye.